straight into the action, and it's ENCE on the T side start. OG did pick CT, standard stuff, but nothing too crazy. Interconnector, Alu gets past him. Sunny jumps window. Alexibi's lower. He's ready for it. Mantu helps out, and Alu gets caught as well. He will get pinched by middle players as A is lost in the process. Bomb can be planted, but they're losing time as this wrap comes in from MBK. Flying through the smoke. Sergey with a double, but it will quickly fall apart, and OG get the retake on. MBK dealing with a man in the site who did get that bomb down, but no further. OG find their pistol. Okay, this is more like it. This is what I wanted. ENCE buying up in the second, right? They took the standard ecos in some of these second rounds after losing pistols. But now they're just full sending it. Now they're going for the force buy off the back of the plant. Wouldn't be that simple, though. OG, 4 for 4 in pistol rounds. Oh, sorry, 5 for 5 in pistol rounds in this series. And they've been pretty good on the conversions as well. And that might continue with this force buy for ENCE. 2 players in mid, Rid immediately. The flash from Issa and aggressive players on the CT side with rifles. There's no SMGs in play. OG are in for the full buy. They expected this from ENCE. Some free AKs dropped to the top of middle. Valde going to smoke him off. Aerial does have a view over the top, but Valde gets out with a rifle.
They're boosting CT as well. And they dink Sergey on his peak. Alu creeping into the site, armed with his scout. There is the lineup, but he does only do the tag, I guess. Aerial, all alone now. Aerial, the little merman that could, as he tries to navigate middle. He's been hung out to dry here, and he will get finished off by MBK. So OG, they get the pistol, they get the conversion, they beat that force buy from ENCE, and then that guarantees them a little bonus in this third round, as it is only going to be pistols that they're up against. Alu's got 2 flashes, and so that, to me, screams a Palace waterfall. I don't know about you, Hugo, but that's what I'm feeling here.
Yeah, I do like that. You know, go for the bomb plant, rush the default player. The only worry is, like, someone deep CT can really put up a fight, but there's only one on the site. It's Issa alone. He's got to deal with it. Harry's brain is massive, but is the aim on ENCE enough with these pistols? Issa waiting, and now it's all come tumbling down. It's all clear. He's dropped the bomb. Issa with a third. That's a great shutdown. Can he stay alive? Can he buy time? The Glock spamming back, but swung by Valde, who does find it double down in the round. OG on to 3. They have no problem getting rid of those Glocks. There were some techs and P2s in the mix, but yeah, no bomb plant for ENCE. That's what they wanted. And regardless, they got to buy here as well now. They just don't have the AWP behind it. OG pretty well armed off the back of buying rifles in the second and even grabbing some AKs from ENCE too. But what can ENCE do? Let's find out.
Well, fasting through mid seems to be the first order of the day. And this looks like it's going to culminate over towards B, and MBK is the only man here. He is very, very alone. The nearest rotation making his way round now in the form of Alexa B, but he arrives late into the B site, and it's already in enemy hands. OG are already saving. They're already backing out of this one. They're already giving it up. And even then, you've got someone like Yampy waiting nearby to try and hunt down these saving players. They should be good to get away. Like, if you're ENCE, you know, you can throw maybe one guy at this save, but you don't want to ruin your own money before you've had a chance to build it up. And so I imagine we don't even really see Yampy get much more invested than this. Alu's pushed into T-Apps. And, like, now, yeah, you have, like, all these kind of passive-aggressive angles where, you know, you're a little bit in the back line, but you're still playing it somewhat safe. Alu will be the one guy they kind of let loose to go hunt this down. But it's important for ENCE that they work on their own money before fixating on destroying OGs.
Yeah, but getting on the board sooner rather than later is a good thing for ENCE, right? In both of these maps, it's been strong starts for OG out of the gate, with ENCE clawing things back, usually in both halves, or not at all. So OG 3-1, but ENCE, an immediate response. No AWP on there. Mantu does have his still. More smokes in middle, going back for more. Alexi B in the window cut off. He's going to throw a grenade towards the top, but ENCE aren't actually rushing this one. Oh dear, Mantu's actually picked up aerial in B apps as well. Valde's fighting mid. These mid flashes have been there for OG. Good communication on these peaks, but none now with the man advantage. They settle back and relax. ENCE, they're walking into a stack 3 on the B side right now. 2 short, 1 market just leaving. Mantu is rotated, and so he'll be called back into the fray as Jampy dropping the bomb in the site. Valde follows up and traded from the apartments. MBK is still here though, buying time and getting all the kills. This guy is just non-stop in this series. MBK, 5-1 on the beginning. Just coming up clutch whenever OG need him.
Yeah, normally his stats are pretty diabolical, right?
Yeah.
And so to see him in this way, like looking so damn good and answering the call, anytime anything is asked of him, really, MBK has been there. And it is nice to see, you know, he's looking nice and comfortable. And it gets me thinking, you know, if you're already getting a really good performance out of MBK, well, then that puts a little less pressure on the usual stars of this team, right? And it makes it that much more deadly. Valde trying to get stuck in over here in middle. Doesn't spot anyone from his aggression. That's because ENCE, they're down here in the lower tunnels. They're sneaking forward. Taking a different route into mid this time around, but that doesn't mean it's going to be any easier. With Valde holding from connector, Alexi in the window, and Mantu over towards short side. This is a pretty scary triangle to go walking into the middle of.
Yeah, they boosted Mantu up in the window so he could fight catwalk early, knowing ENCE have been taking mid pretty hard. Valde's fighting behind the box. Alexi spammed out of the round. They might just run through the con smoke in anticipation of it being clear, but lucky they don't, because Valde is still here and he might have kills on a silver platter. Barrel of the orb sticks out, but now he is sticking out like a sore thumb. Sunny fires back through the smoke and does manage to get that follow-up. 2 kills in the favor of ENCE, and Mantu even conceding the ladder room towards window as ENCE run into A. There's 1 man here and 1 man only pushed in on the ramp. MBK is joined from the spawn and he's managed to drop the bomb. No one was even looking at it. They were trying to clear Tetris, and now that attention has been drawn away from them. Issa finds another, and Mantu just sat in spawn watching for the wraparound of Sunny. This is actually a winnable 3-on-5 for OG.
Oh, but Alu, he's complicated matters a bit there. They try and spam him off the bomb. That might even bait a peek from Sergey, but it hasn't. He's just biding his time. Alu getting brought down lower and lower, but they still haven't been able to deal with him yet. It's gone a bit awkward now, and they still don't know about Sergey. He's been so patient here. Like, he could have peeked to help Alu. There were multiple times that this peek could have, and really maybe even should have come through, and as a result, they are not accounting for it. Sergey in with a double. And hence they're able to keep that one under wraps. The second on the board now. Reinvestment going to come through for OG thanks to a strong 3-0 start. And then that round that they did put up being pretty dominant. So money's not a problem yet. Alu's looking really good as well, like really quite nice, man. I'm happy for it, because there was that time where he went a bit quiet again and it was like, oh, Alu, what's going on here? And now we're seeing him look like the old Alu.
Good old Alu. More smokes to mid though. Sergey fashionably late. The cool kid comes out of the palace at the last second and kills both of OG on the site. 3-on-5 that almost gets done. Yampy with an opener. The orb responds with a tag, though it's not what Mantu wanted, and he won't get a second chance to follow up as Yampy bounds out of there. Oh, the orb on Alu gets another kill, and now ENCE another 5-on-3. Same as how the last round started. They molly MBK back into the B bomb site, forcing OG with 2 here, and Issa alone on A. And ENCE still wait. They still hold on, no rush. They see if OG want to bring some aggression. And Mantu might. Trying to clear out the B apartments, get further info. I like the call for OG. They're moving Issa over towards B. It's looking like a gamble stack, and they're just going to rely on ENCE hitting them at B. If they go A, then OG save. But that doesn't seem to be the case right now. Oh, I say that. The bomb looked like it was coming apps. Instead, it's towards middle. And with that kill, Mantu finding a deep frag with the AWP in apartments. That might send ENCE away from B. Back to the connector. MBK could put a stop to things. He's just missed the bench timing. Yampy flashing to keep him back. MBK stalled on his peak. He will still go for it, dropping the bomb. Sunny trades, but these are still close kills. These are still, you know, it's a winnable round for OG if they rotate now, but they're still entrenched on this B bomb side. Mantu looking deep apps. At this point, I think you realize the round is likely lost. ENCE have that A site. All the utility coming down. Open bomb plant as well for the ramp. And that's a third for ENCE. OG, they do what they can, right? Considering that was a 3-on-5 out of the gate. They make things interesting. They keep Aerial yet to frag, but they won't be able to stop the inevitable, and that's ENCE finding a third.
Yeah, save's nice though, and it means that, you know, ESL can actually drop 2 rifles into this round if needed. And that would be lovely, because now you can get a buy just fully banked up on the side of OG. And everyone's going to have plenty of utility thanks to that potential to drop 2 rifles over. Valde just buys his own, and ESL actually drops an AWP into play. That's going to find its way into Alexa B's hands. Look at all these guys having a good time.
Some more than others.
I know, man. I don't think anyone's going to be too disappointed just yet with how this game started. There's potential for both sides, and it's about realizing that potential. Aerial finally breaks his silent streak and puts up a kill. Mantu here with one of these 2 AWPs. Oh, that's a little freebie onto Sunny. And Yampi now trying to pick up the pace. That's not Mantu, he killed her. That's a different guy, Alexa B. Getting dealt with, Mantu dancing around. This is so chaotic. How's he still alive? Mantu a third. Oh dear, look at him go. Look at the speed, look at the pace. Can he find any more? He needs the ace in this round if OG want to get it done. He's repositioned fast in through the window. Sergey and Alu, they're cowering. They're speaking of Mantu in hushed tones because he has torn the rest of the squad apart. Now, can he continue with any more? That is the big question. In through CT, he stalks his prey. Alu scoped up on the angle, but he's just looked away. Mantu moving, and now they know where this AWP lies. Jumping in, takes one to the leg, lives to tell the tale, but doesn't realize they're both in the sight, and Sergey is going to best him in the head-to-head with the tag from Alu. So 4 on the board for ENCE, tying this up. A damn good try from Mantu. Sadly, no one else able to put up any numbers there for OG.
Yeah, we didn't really get to see him like wield the AWP back on Inferno. Not to any like dismay of ENCE, not to any interesting rounds. ENCE never came up the short side where Mantu was. So finally getting to see him come into his own in a map like Mirage, that's a great story, but it's not got one, that's not going to be one that will be remembered. ENCE do find their 4th. And Aerial, he avoids 007. He gets that kill before he goes down 07, or 17 rather. Double ramp push. Flash is good. Sergey's blind. He's going to spray, but no kills. And that gun not retrieved either. OG might want to go back for it, try and grab it off the roof. In the meantime, ENCE hitting B. Fast up the catwalk. MBK lives on the cart in front of the Molotov. It shouldn't spread to him. Nice shot for Mantu. Maybe no AWP, but the Deagle just as accurate. MBK follows up to Aerial, and now it's the cat play. 2 left versus 4. Oh dear, it's all falling apart right now. Sunny walking into the Deagles, has to go nuclear, and he's found one, spotted Bowder on the flank, but he won't be able to get that kill under wraps. It's OG 5-4 up. They win a low buy, and that's great for the money, great for the confidence. As the AWP, it will be brought back up. And not quite as rich right now. This could be their money bottoming out if OG can find back-to-back rounds.
Oh, Valde going aggressive. They're run boosted. ENCE run. Oh, it's not gracious. It's not very nice. Yampi does get past Valde, but only briefly. And Mantu through the smoke deletes Sunny. Oh, it's a very ugly start to the round for ENCE. The failed run boost, everyone dying. These aren't great things. And ESL there. It's a fast, flawless round for OG as they apply pressure back to ENCE, and ENCE were just not ready for it. Valde aggressing into top mid. Mantu with smoke shots, a run boost that was not really anything of the sort. Just despicable. Gross even.
Yeah, Yampy just jumps lower after the run boost fails, like assuming mid control is ENCE's because they've had it every round they've won, and they've often started with like 5-on-3s, but it goes the other way without it being pushed. 3-on-5 for OG in their favor. Quickly, it's made a done deal, and now eco for ENCE. Not quite what they wanted, but what they got to deal with. Back to pistols and lower. Fouled it. He's patrolling, he's roaming around, and he's looking for kills. Might just find some. Oh, very clean. Sunny was tucked as well, so he won't be seen with the bomb. Wait and see if Valde pushes any further. As Ariel comes back into check, he's only got a Glock though. Like, Valde, he's already won these fights. Just about, you know, actually winning them. There's another Valde with 3. Okay, the Deagle does respond. The one pistol and ENCE gets things done, but only temporarily as Mantu sweeps it under the rug. 7-4 for OG. And now ENCE with the buy round.
And this is where ENCE fans might be getting a little bit worried, right? You're looking at it. You've got quite the kind of competition to go up against, right? With MBK delivering a really good game, occupying the top, or one of the top slots for OG. Now Mantu and his AWP, something that didn't even really play into Inferno, really starting to come alive. And then Valde and ESL offering up those kind of pillar of consistency performances that we're used to seeing. It does get a little bit concerning for ENCE. Like, we still have Ariel, 1 kill to his name. Alu, he's given us some nice moments in this game, but still been relatively quiet in comparison to the maps gone by. You do start to get a little bit worried. But ENCE, you know, they've shown us throughout this series that they're perfectly fine to be at a bit of a disadvantage and then grind their way back into games. That's what they attempted to do on Inferno, and it's exactly how Dust went down, with a dominant second half. Widow ever like a little bit more, and they try and go toe-to-toe with Valde, and they live to tell the tale. Well, some of them do. Ampy's hidden over here in the top of mid. Alexa B, will he consider this? I mean, how often is someone just waiting there that patiently?
Very spread out. MBK v Sunny here for the B site. Oh, dude, he doesn't realize the timing. MBK has just crossed into safety, and that is fantastic, Sunny. Oh, dear. If he was just 1 foot further forward, he would have found that kill, or at least been aware that the fight was about to go down, but he doesn't get any foreknowledge, and ENCE a man down here, just have to go back towards A. MBK is cleared B. He's kept the stack on the site, and Mantu with a quick shot, flashed out, finds Alu. Alexi follows on the mid lug that comes in late. And now Ariel, 2 to 10, make that 11 as OG lighted up once again. Mantu's AWP has just been non-stop on the CT side, 16 and 3 on him. Valde's been taking names, 11 and 7, pushing the top of middle, getting into Palace that round, trading 1-for-1, and seeing the bomb A early. That was earlier info for OG that allowed them to keep 3 on this site. Getting some info like that, right? Some info that ENCE don't want to give away. They didn't know Valde would push Palace when they had the bomb there. That's like your entire round, your entire plan kind of gets uprooted because you know that OG have the most important info, which is which site you were leaning towards. And back to A for ENCE, but not with a lot to show for it. Smoke's coming down and trying to get a plant. Issa doing everything he can. Close ramp to deny.
Dropping that smoke is the first step. They try and go through it, and they'll regret it. There's a Molotov there, so that no one else can join Ariel on that push. The rest of ENCE working their way in through middle and still have ramp and Palace players yet to come in. But the mid play has been basically shut down. There's only Yampy left here. Sergey has deeked out Valde over in the jungle. And Yampy still waiting in this smoke.
Boy.
Alexa B. Ooh, he does know. And he drops him.
Alexi's not been in many fights this map so far, but that's going to feel good. This one getting absolutely torn apart by the looks of things. Sergey won't follow up after his first, and OG, boy, they've built into this game. 9-4, a stonking CT side right now. can't do that against Alexa B. He's been nading that close smoke on short. He's been ready for that play before it even came through. ENCE, 2 left of the half. They've got to do something. 11-4 is not where you want to be after T-side Mirage. So, again, just looking to patch the wound right now as OG hold control.
Yeah, those first 8 rounds are very back and forth, but now these final closing 7 might prove to be one-sided unless ENCE come in with a hell of a response already.
What?
It's the advantage taken once again for OG. And out through ramp, there is Aerial. He does have that bomb on his back. Alexa B turning to try and deal with it, and he's just caught the timing. Sergey gonna trade that out. Issa spots the man in connector as well, so he knows where both these players are, but he does get cut down. Mantu keeps it in the advantage of OG. The bomb retrieved for Sunny, and he looks for this CT player, but he can't win it out. And so 10 on the board for OG. This was 4-4 at one point in time. And OG are now just steamrolling.
Yeah, a long time ago for the feel of things. 6 in a row for OG. And they're looking for 7, Harry. They might just get it. This has gone very loose, very puggy for ENCE in these past few rounds. Yampy just jumping around mid-smokes. Not going to work wonders. There's no util. There's 3 flashbangs, Harry. That's all they've got. Some even avoiding head armor, and look where that gets you. Yampy dies to the headshot on ramp from the M4 to AWP. Collatz for damage, but no kills. Matthew does take down Aerial before he dies, actually, on the repeat, and Alu has made some very deep real estate happen. Alexi sees his legs, though, and steals him from out of the window. Without having the connector, and Valde says, no, goodbye, thank you very much, but I'm getting you out of here. 11-4, a dominant CT hold from OG. They are looking hot to trot, and they want to close out this series swiftly. Let's see if they can do it. Join us after the break for what could be the what is the final half.
Your destiny, slay your enemy, raise a legacy. No more apologies, trust your abilities, gather the energies. Pull yourself back together and staying off track forever. child of the nation, go seek redemption, time for salvation. Today is meant to be a day of victory, time for history. Reverse the tendency, fight the entropy, channel your rivalry.
OG are absolutely bowling right now. What we need from ENCE, what we need from Alu is a real ball-busting performance in this second half of play if they want to get back on track. It's 11-4 in case you missed that first half. And you might have been forgiven for thinking it was going to be a little bit closer, what with this being 4-4 in those first 8 rounds. But no, since then, OG won absolutely everything. So what can ENCE do? This CT pistol could decide their fate in this series.
Yeah, they are top of the group right now, and they want to stay there, but OG are sneaking up the rankings. Alu stuck on the box. He's going to get overwhelmed. Sergey trapped as well, but he does get one and live to tell the tale. Not before the burst comes through. MBK taking CT control as Ariel sits there with a kit smoke and obliteration. No worry about the lack of armor. It's a headshot for MBK as Sunny comes in on the retake. Can't have the kit. It's down in the spawn, and you got to get past this crossfire first. Alexi B draws him in, and a man under the balcony could close it all out. It's Issa. Sunny's not even looking. Missed shots, but doesn't matter. He closes it out, and OG 12-4. That could be all she wrote. I mean, it's not as simple as that, right? ENCE are going to have rifle rounds here in the CT side, but oh dear, this is one heavy scoreline, and it's going to get dug deeper by the force by OG. 6 for 6 in pistol rounds in this series.
Man, that's like almost like all of them.
Damn, dude. He's done the maths.
Wait, that is all of them.
No way.
Whoa, okay, look, Val, they're running out through the ramp. These conversions have come cleanly to OG as well, and they're looking to keep that good streak going. And already, honestly, ENCE, they're kind of screwed. They're locked out of the site. Smokes are down. They're a man down in a retake on a force buy. And these 2 players in CT, they've got to deliver. And instead, it gets returned to sender. Yampi with 1, Sunny Deegan down another. And actually, they've got this into a, well, I was going to say a doable situation. Alu's scout, while it's been good at doing damage, it doesn't get any kills. And so OG, they take 13. 4 on the board for ENCE. No investment coming here as a result of that force buy in the second. And that means for OG, they're going to be arriving at 14-4, most likely, before that first buy comes through for the ENCE side.
Yeah, this is so dominant right now, and not what I expected from the third map of this series after, you know, back and forth start, after ENCE clawing back through a lot of difficult situations, pulling a flawless 9-round comeback on the CT side to win out Dust 2. Could all be in vain. As OG, they lay down the pain. These pistols getting rid of in the middle. Flash is good. Mansu's blind, but MBK does hide on the sidelines. And oh dear, it's just a mowdown, isn't it? They wait out the flash, and then Issa comes in with a double. Valde to close, and OG just storming the board. 14-4. This is it. This is the game right here on this one rifle round for ENCE. It's all they're going to be able to muster unless they can string together one hell of a streak. That is insult to injury. Alexa B calling for the timeout at 14-4. Guys, we've got some thinking to do here. Let ENCE stew in it. Let them melt in the timeout.
32 kills on all of ENCE. 23 on Mansu single-handedly on the other side, putting him, what, 9 kills behind. I did the maths very, very quickly, so if it's wrong, don't blame me.
Oh, you did do the maths.
Yeah, so it is my fault. But don't hold me accountable.
I think it's 33.
Yeah, I think I did it wrong as well. I realized it when I said it. But I tell you what, Hugo.
What do you tell me?
Just for you, none of it even matters.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter how far ahead OG are in the frag department, we can see it. 14-4. This game is about to be over unless Alu and Yampi's double AWP. Ali Yampi can get something done here.
Yampu, as they call him.
Yampu. Yampu, dude, that's brilliant. That sounds like shampoo. So let's see. Down through mid, 2 sneak quietly. No one's even looking. MBK getting deep. There's Yampi with the trade. Now we need Alu to deliver in the B site. Storm through that smoke is Aerial, not having a good day today as he tries to hold on. Alexi gets the better of him, and it leaves Sergey and Yampi 2-on-3 to overcome the odds, to try and keep the dream alive for ENCE, and it's just not happening. Sergey all alone. Mantu puts him in the ground, and OG, they reach match and series point. Maybe a dominant victory here on Mirage was needed to really get that message across from Alexa B.
Signed, sealed, and delivered to their doorstep. ENCE getting shredded right now. 1 round away from a lost series from the team is top of the group.
Yeah, that's something that makes this even cooler, right? Like, it's fun watching Alexa B play ENCE, but if ENCE were doing complete garbage at this event, like they sometimes do, then this wouldn't have been half as exciting. It's the fact that ENCE arrived here looking really good. And OG, they've been pretty quiet thus far, but now, up against his old team, Alexa B maybe about to really put the hurt on them. Alu waiting with a Mag 7. He's got ESL and MBK on the other side. Now, the Mag 7 is great for 1 in this position. But if you do the maths, 2 up against this 1, and it's good for 1, that leaves 1 player still standing, as that trade could come in. Valdez even in B. Now, Aerial does get the better of him. OG gonna move this bomb all the way back through T-spawn. ESL still concealed in this smoke, waiting patiently, and Alu gets caught looking the wrong way. Down in the sandwich, ESL never even considers, but he's back in with another onto Sergey. Sunny doing some damage, but not dealing a killing blow, looking, trying to do absolutely anything to keep this round going, and he gets traded. It's all onto Aerial, all alone, and he does find ESL, but now Mantu left to deal with, and he can't. It's OG taking it dominantly here on Mirage. They complete